It has just been announced that custom games in Overwatch are getting a complete overhaul so that it makes it so much more viable than it ever was before to do them, because before it was just kind of like, here's a bunch of kind of unique settings that you can set up. Really all you can do is turn off certain heroes and turn off certain maps, and go from there. But not anymore. Now we have Capture the Flag coming as an actual game mode. You can now get XP from your custom games. There's so much stuff going on. And Jeff Kaplan has just come out with a developer update talking about this. Just recently, I watched the video. We're not going to watch it here. I'm just going to kind of skim over it and talk about what I think and what I like about it. Because why not? I need a video for today. So they're adding a server browser to custom games. So what this means is you can actually, there's going to be you can post your games to public, private. You know, I'm assuming you'll be able to throw out a password like in most games with servers on there, like Golf with Friends. You know, you type in a password, you get into the lobby. You don't know the password, you don't get into the lobby. Go find a public one, you know. I like this idea because it'll let you kind of play around in some different modes, and I'm a huge fan for what you can do in custom games. Like I mentioned in a previous video, my friends and I will oftentimes do hide and seek, you know, 3 people on one team, the seeker on the other team, and then those 3 people have the ability to hide from the seeker, and then the seeker kills them and they can't fire back to the seeker, but they can kind of avoid, you know, if you're Tracer, you can blink around and try and lose the seeker, something like that, just like you would, and I say just like you would, somewhat similar to the idea of Gmod hide and seek. So it's kind of a cool idea, and I actually like it. I hope that they kind of incorporate some more game modes like that. Right now, all they're really doing is adding in a lot more features to it to kind of refine it so it becomes more useful, plus you can get XP from it. So this is going to be massive for a lot of people, because I mean, you know, you scrim with your team or something like that, and you don't ever get XP from that. So now that's hopefully going to change. You're going to play a normal game of competitive whatever you want to do with your team, and you're actually going to be able to get some XP out of that. I don't know how much it'll be yet. He didn't say in the video, but I imagine it'll probably be less than a competitive game, but right around the same as a quick match, maybe more, depending on the time limit that you have, you know, the length of time that you play, something like that. Another thing that they're doing is they're adding an actual search bar to it, so you can actually go in there and type in like the map that you want to see. You can type in the player that you want to be played or whatever, and it'll come up and it'll kind of show the servers that match that have that player or that map as the selected map. And then beyond that, Capture the Point, you know, all of those different game modes, you can search for that. It'll pull those up. So it's got a lot of stuff coming to it. And I think, and what Jeff says actually, is that this is going to be the beginning of something pretty cool for the custom games. And then he also announced that that Capture the Flag is officially being added as a legit game mode in your custom games. I don't know. I imagine it'll be in the arcade still. But I guess it got a ton of support. I played it a couple of times, and I'm probably going to play it a couple times and put one of them on here just because I enjoyed it. It's kind of fun. It's kind of it's a silly thing to do, you know. Not really a serious game mode, but so it could definitely be in the arcade. I couldn't see it being in a quick play, you know, at all. But they're also adding what is it? 9 new maps. 12 if you count the ones that came with Year of the Rooster. So they're actually redoing some of these point maps like Ilios and actually redoing them so that the Capture the Flag mode is on, I guess, in them. And so that's kind of cool. I like it. I like what they're doing with it. I like that they're kind of expanding what they're doing with their custom games, because as of right now in the game, nobody uses custom games. Nobody. I mean, like, I do, just because I like doing the hide and seek thing, and it kind of trains your aim on some stuff. And that's what I'm all about. Is I like doing those drills. You know, it's super fun. You don't want to do competitive drills because then I get pissed off if I mess up. So you can play like hide and seek, and we'll do like you know, I don't have enough of my friends on that want to do 3v3. We can just go into custom games and do 2v2s or something like that. And then like the last video that I posted was Genji 1v3s. So it's just a cool place to go that you can do some really good training exercises, and I really like that they're giving you XP now for doing it. It's just kind of a nice thing to do, and it makes sense. You know, you can go into custom game and you can, that's how you train on McCree, according to IDDQD, which I'm having a video coming out on that. But the reason why I guess they decided to do that is because a lot of people like the arcade mode. They like getting away from the standard game modes that are in quick play and competitive, and they like to just kind of have a break and do Super Shimada Bros or something like that, which makes complete sense to me. And I actually like the idea a lot, because I'm the same way. I like to play competitive, but I mean, let's be completely honest, competitive is it's been having some issues, at least for me. I have a very bad elo right now, I guess you could say. Partly my fault, of course, but I mean, like, some of it's just been kind of shit luck recently. So I mean, there's not much I can do about it, but I mean, like, I still enjoy playing the game, and I play quick match a lot. So now I'm finally able, or now we're gonna be able to actually go into custom game and play a lot more. So one thing that I think Jeff Kaplan was talking about, and I like this idea, is so he's going to give you the ability to change your stats, change your abilities, and like change, I mean, you can alter someone's health, you can alter what the abilities they can use. Can they use their abilities? Can they use their ultimate abilities? You know, you can turn it off so nobody can use anything except for their left click, their primary fire, something like that. And you can go from there. So what he said as an example was he was going to raise the health on a Roadhog on one team, you know, the Roadhog solo on one team, to I think it was double his health. So it'd be 1200, I believe. He has 600 health now. So he would be double his current health, and then he was going to say there's 3 people on the other team, and he's going to drop their health by 50%. So now, you know, they're all going to be DPS, so they're probably going to have about 100 health, and it's going to be called boss fight. That's what he was saying. I thought that was a really cool idea. I could definitely see them putting in something like hide and seek or tag or Lucio Ball into it. You know, that would be awesome, because I really enjoyed playing Lucio Ball. I only played a couple of games of it, and then it was gone. So I was quite devastated by that. I think it would be really cool if they kind of expanded this. I want to see where they go with it. I think they're going in the right direction. That they're actually spending time on custom games means quite a bit for you know, that they're paying attention to custom games, because a lot of people do enjoy doing custom games with their friends and just to practice. So I mean, it's a big step in the right direction in my opinion. But I'm really wondering where they're going to go with it next. That's the biggest thing on my mind right now. Is yes, they're giving it attention. They're giving it attention that it so desperately needs, because it's probably the least used function, even out of like versus AI on that main screen. You know, quick match, arcade versus AI, custom game. It's probably the least used one, to be completely honest. Which isn't right. It shouldn't be the least used one. Probably versus AI should be the least used one, because Overwatch is a game that stems off of teamwork, and you want to work with a team. On AI, you just kind of get in a death ball and just like shoot robots, I guess. I think it would be really cool. One thing that they could do, and I don't know how they would do this. This is just like pure speculation at this point, or like an idea, probably a far-fetched one at that. But you could do something like Junkenstein's Revenge on certain maps, and instead of doing like, you know, the Junkenstein's Revenge theme, it could be like more take like a zombie spin off of it, right? So like Call of Duty Zombies. So pretty much these Omnics, I guess, enter the map from all different angles or stuff like that, you know, different areas. They climb up walls or something like that to get into the map, and then all they do is they chase you, and they do like 10 damage a hit or something like that, so that they can eventually overwhelm you, and then you have like rounds, something like that, so you can practice your aiming. And there's only a few, you know, say the same people who are available on Junkenstein's Revenge are also available on this. I think that would be a really cool thing, and I would love to see them do something like that. Just add something that's like especially for your custom games, which they'll probably end up rotating it in and out of arcade also. I don't know. I thought that was a neat idea, something kind of original there. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments about everything that I just said. I'm pretty excited about this. You know, Overwatch always gets me excited, actually, because they always add in some really cool things. Any event, they're always gonna add some really cool skins, even if it's on characters that I'd never play. You know, even if my mains don't get any skins at all. There are always still some pretty cool events with some pretty cool map ideas, or pretty cool brawl ideas, I guess. And I'm always excited to see what Blizzard has next for Overwatch, because, you know, it is probably my favorite game at this point. I've only played it for the last couple of months, but still, it's been awesome so far. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you didn't like the video, dislike, I guess. I don't know. You know, any interaction does wonders for it, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace.